It's week 3 of the National Football League, where we'll see which conference reigns supreme today. It's the Bengals and the Bears on Monday Night Prime Time. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport. Historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league. And we've got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop it. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. And they're led by the #1 overall pick in 2021. National champion at LSU, it's Joe Burrow.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to
Man, Jules, come back, man.
He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically.
Man, mind your business, man.
He can continue to play that style of ball. It's
Right,
going to be a tough group to match up with. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down.
Come on, Bears.
That's exactly the case here.
Bears.
He's got the hook
Good
up
ball
to Mike
ass.
Gesicki. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position.
Hey, man, everybody gonna dislocate his shoulder, man. What is that shit?
They line up with their hand on the ground, but they can
It
occasionally
either be a dislocated shoulder or torn labrum.
Man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're
Shit up too high, man. They getting too many serious injuries.
To the left side.
Damn it! Fuck! He had his ass.
Of 19 yards. It's Cincinnati. First down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call,
Why you cussing, man?
sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy.
Should have been set.
We're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Man, Vikings beat the Steelers 29-17, man.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
I mean, the Vikings beat the Steelers. The Chiefs are playing. The
Not
Chiefs are playing.
in the Bears, man.
Following a gain
Oh.
of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Play action now. It's Burrow. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
Take my portion, too.
Idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around,
So, good job. Good job. Go.
Stevenson.
Go, Stevenson.
Still going.
Let's go, Bears.
He's going to bring this one back. A DB
What Jeff doing, man?
Oh.
6 for touchdown.
Well, my friend came by the door, man, so I had to go talk to him real quick.
Oh, I think you fixing mama some news.
Score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole.
How many players you had to cut, man?
But you've got to pick yourself up
For the
and
Bears?
realize this game is far from over.
No, for the
Four.
Get the ball back and establish
For the Ravens?
yeah.
I ain't gonna have to cut no players.
To add the point after.
Well, I had to cut a whole lot of them. I had to cut at least 10. First time I ever to cut players, man.
His kick is good.
I don't want to cut none of them. I like all of them I got. I only like 2 of them I don't want.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
I hit the guy, man, and he still complete the pass. And that pass would have been nowhere on target, right? And he hit the guy. That's some bullshit.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They get set to take over once more. They are obviously still smarting from that pick 6 a moment ago. Quick 7-0 hold. Let's start digging out now with 1st and 10. Throw on 1st down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike. Sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Here's a handoff to Moss. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
First and 10. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's a 2nd and 9. Another run here with House. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. When you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, you do it for a loss.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one deep.
Picked off. Good job.
And the Bears are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Here's the Chicago offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
Coming off a loss last time out, I think the number one...
My rookie got an interception, guy.
He needs to make a bigger impact on the outcome of today's game. Last week, he was not bad by any stretch of the imagination, but it was really just a modest performance. He was okay. Well, okay at the quarterback position.
Rookie said, give me that.
Not a winning formula.
I got him double yellow shirt on, dog.
In the NFL, they need him to be a difference maker. They need him to be a dynamic playmaker. He's capable of all those things.
His talent.
We can get that level of play out of him today.
He's a good cornerback. Got to take over for my boy when he retired.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams to the left side. He's got Clement. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Bears.
I'm trading first.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the...
Still got 96 speed, man, so he's going to play this year out.
It wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. A gain there of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Roschon Johnson. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4.
Oh, come on.
Up to make the stop.
This guy going to fucking lock. God damn it. I really think these fucking injuries turned up too hard, man. Every fucking time you look around, we got players going out. This shit ain't cool. Fuck.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's to the left side and taken in by Diggs. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bears first down.
This is like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball.
This guy dislocate the fuck out.
Marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was 2nd and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run. Gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on 3rd down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hand it off again?
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams.
What the fuck was that? I'm taking my first shot.
It's incomplete.
What was that,
The
man?
quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and it also gives some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Williams. He's got his man. It's Diggs.
Last game, guys. Let's go to Miami.
They didn't want to settle for 3. And now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Swift. They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Trying again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal. To throw, it's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Swift.
Good job. Ooh, shitty.
And he is in. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears.
How many players can you have on the team? 53?
Touchdown of the new campaign.
Hey,
So
cut
on
12
third
fucking
and goal,
people.
they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4 down territory.
They got the cut already.
Need to do it on 4th down.
I'm at the cut. I already know I got a cut.
Oh.
Yeah, when you find yourself down
Can't have
here
past
this close,
preseason.
Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he had to push through 1 tackler, but is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain here.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Third and 6. Burrows from out of the gun here on 3rd down. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. He's still on his feet.
Oh, my
And he
fault.
will
Trying to hit
go
stick so many
all the
tackles.
way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals are on the board. It's now 14-7. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He's going to have a Bears first down.
How'd you get that first
Made
down?
it about the 38-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play call, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They will run it over center with Swift. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Throwing is Williams. He's got his big target, Everett. He's going to be out of bounds, but he's got the first down. A pickup of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. That's how this first quarter will come to an end. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Bears off to the early lead. We're back to Soldier Field after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. He'll try and get there on the ground.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short.
Nobody can play that stuff no more. Hello. This Paradise Theater? Yeah. Listen, you sure big that ain't called Thursday Night Out?
On 4th down, it's Cairo Santos on for the Bears field goal. And he pulled it left. No good. And this is going to remain a 1-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier. It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket, but I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Gesicki, the man in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki.
Good job, defense.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the
Nobody playing but me, huh?
So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier has the ball, multiple guys around him, corral them, take him down short of the sticks.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. The Bears offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. play fake. Now Williams. And that's
Come
going to be
on,
incomplete.
guy.
Coverage was good
Damn.
that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And this is
Oh, that's some bullshit.
That is great work there.
Allen don't do that though on
Defensively,
slants.
it'll set up a fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team. On the return, it's Moore. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bengals offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Back to throw. Burrow.
It came, bro. It came, bro.
But he got drilled before he let it go.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike,
Oh,
is really
like,
just
damn,
the ups
these
and
motherfuckers
downs
coming.
of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and win this
Oh,
game?
god damn it.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
On first and 10, Burrow. Big opening up the middle. And he will score. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Bengals. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at
That's a
your own
cut up
position,
line,
you're very
man. That's
familiar
some
with that.
bullshit.
That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bears offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with first down. Here's Williams now to throw. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Sound like Jeff back now, man.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Sunday night prime time against the Bills, man. I tell you, again, all these prime time
They'll
games.
come up first
You
and
about
10
to lose.
at the 40.
You about to lose,
Fuck
Joe.
you.
Swift gets it from the pistol.
You're about to
Not
whip
much
your
there,
ass.
maybe a yard.
Put you open, bitch.
On second down, it's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's Williams. They'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He said hats off to the play caller.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Trey Hendrickson, the veteran, in there to record the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off play action. Here's Williams. Inside the 10, it is caught.
Good job.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. That is caught. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line.
Threaded in there,
They're
Williams.
going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming.
Huffman's out. That's her hurts too,
To
man.
the 30-yard
Not 2 weeks, man. I gotta survive 2
Bengals
more
offense
games.
headed back to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score. Down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike. This is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the first down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
A quick slant taken by Chase. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On the handoff, this is Moss. And he'll get forward to about the 42. T.J. Edwards there on the stop.
I'm going to have to get you real quick. You're only 27 years old.
3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That is caught, finding Higgins. It's a gain of 10 yards, and the Bengals going to have a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun.
Right,
he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player.
That's my alarm going on.
So
God,
as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And he's in.
I'm held on to that ball. God damn it.
Touchdown, Cincinnati. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
This guy got a torn
Mike,
label.
this is one
God
of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will even the score. It's
motherfucker, I think our injury's too high, man.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff.
I wouldn't disagree with you. My guy went out first game.
He'll return it from the 2.
Every game, man, we losing players.
The 20, mark him
Shit is ridiculous.
22-yard line.
I mean, I understand injuries gonna happen, but god damn.
For 1st down and 10. They're trying the left side with Swift.
The same shit, torn label, bruised sternum.
2nd down and 3. They'll go again with Swift.
No different.
He's going to have a Bears first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. 3rd down, 3 to go. To throw, it's Williams. Here's a screen. Oh, he doesn't put it away.
This guy fumbles the fucking ball. Man, this some bullshit.
Mike, we hear that term run after so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, But before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in the first half, it's resulted in a big play that is borne out by those eye-popping numbers. On first down, and for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
And now I'm another guy
hurt. It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
Let me see something, bro. I'm going to tell you this. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4 people go out this game. 4 people. It ain't even the second half yet. It's the first half. It's bullshit. All defense. Well, one of them offense. It's bullshit.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his big target, Everett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
We're going to talk about that, man.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. They face 2nd down and 7. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, we have hit halftime here on a Monday night, as we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, where it was the Vikings who were able to get the victory at home. Aaron Jones, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. We'll stay in the NFC North as we head over to the Motor City to check on the Lions at home in Detroit. And they were losers in that one to the visiting LA Chargers. Elijah Mitchell, 2 touchdown runs to lead the way. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And they were winners in that ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Commanders. A.J. Brown, well over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. We watched a solid performance out of running back DeAndre Swift. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring it down just shy of the 30-yard line. DeAndre Swift and the Bears offense set for their next possession. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and they've made him a real weapon in the passing game. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, it's Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
They'll go play action here with Williams. And this throw batted away and incomplete.
One of the biggest differentiators for a lot of these defenders, Mike, is a lot of them can stay in tight coverage. But where the special guys separate themselves is what do they do once the ball is in the air? They almost turn into offensive players with their ability to track it. And this is a great example here why.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down.
Oh, that was a fumble.
Looks like they're going to get off the field.
The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow set to take over again. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of down.
He works free, right side. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals.
Well, it seems this game...
Oh, shit.
Point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Caught us slipping in the wrong fucking defense, I guess.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. Now an opening. Has
He gone. He gone. He almost broke it hot.
What a tremendous kick return.
That boy almost broke it.
For a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through
Good job, guys.
Anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
The Bears offense and DeAndre Swift set to get going again. They'll start with a golden opportunity here to move out in front. Great field position to start out. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Swift. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
Out of the shotgun, it's a give to Swift. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Now a screen set up for Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Here's 3rd and 7. Now Williams. And that is incomplete.
Oh, God.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Bengals offense and T. Higgins set to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Looking out of the gun, Burrow.
I need to catch
Close
that.
to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They go play action. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
That one's on target to Moore. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Downs, that is a recipe for success.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. To throw is Burrow. Passing right side, and Chase has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab.
Come on, man. You can't hit this guy.
It will be a gain of 8. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On 1st and 10, it's Moss. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
You win, man.
Nope.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. They go once more with Moss. And he will wiggle his
down
way
28-27. Look,
Now,
another
after the
guy
run,
hurt.
We get a stoppage for an injured player.
Another guy hurt.
As the athletic training staff looks at him,